Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a very sad topic. First of all, I love animals. I love my dogs. They are incredible and I treat them with the utmost respect. So to anybody who does love animals like me, this is probably going to be a very tough video to watch. So this was posted on the Fortnite competitive Reddit. Streamer Cryptix Elite TV beats and strangles his dog after allegedly getting killed in Fortnite. Now, the reason I say allegedly is because there are some people out there who are sort of defending him, like Keemstar, which we will jump into during this video. And the main reason is because I don't know the context before this clip. I'm not too sure if he did just die in Fortnite and then he went and took it out on the dog. But what we do have is the actual clip of this unfortunate incident, which I will roll for you guys. And again, fair warning to anybody who might not want to see this. You might just not want to watch this video because we're going to be taking a look at this clip a few different times. But now let's go ahead and roll it. Oh man, so sad and hard to watch. How could anybody do this to their own pet? This poor dog doesn't know any better. That's supposed to be his owner and caretaker. He's supposed to love him. Ah, man, it's tough to watch, and this guy, when he was first called out about this on Twitter, he did make a few responses which are now deleted, so we have to open up web archives to open up his Twitter and see all of these tweets. So his Twitter used to be @CryptixT, which again is gone now, but we can take a look at the first tweet he made about this situation. For the last time, the dog was choking on the inside of a pillow. Yes, I did grab her up and pull some stuffing out of her mouth and told her no, but after she was almost like gagging as if she was choking on some still. So I grabbed her up again and put my hand in her throat. So that's his first defense, and I don't see her choking. Maybe she did chew up the pillow. It does look like he might be cleaning something up, but at what point does it look like or sound like she's choking? I mean, let's just go ahead and watch the clip together and I'll commentate over it and I'll tell you guys my thoughts and what I see. And I want you guys to let me know if you see the same things or not. So I guess he's coming back from something, not too sure what. He notices the dog, instantly goes and smacks her, grabs her throat, and then he notices something on the bed, which he might have saw earlier, which is what she could have been chewing on, not too sure. But he was aggressive towards her, and then he goes right back, and this is where he supposedly puts his hand down her throat, but that looks like a freaking punch to me, and I don't see no hand going down the throat at any point here. It looks like he's closing her muzzle, so I don't see him pulling anything out. He never has anything in his hand. He never put anything back in the pillow or bag, whatever that is. So to me, this straight up looks like he is just punching her and choking her. I mean, if you had your hand down your dog's throat, I don't think they would be able to make this noise. Roll the clip. To me, it just seems like he punched the dog straight in the face and it cried out loud. It's so sad. How could you treat your own pet like this? I don't get it, guys. I really don't. I don't know. I don't see no hand going down the throat. I don't see him pulling anything out ever. I don't buy his first response. And then he made a second response about the dog screaming, and he said, "The yelling of the dog was my hand going in and out of her mouth and being able to fully breathe. Imagine a hand going down your throat that fast, and after I did grab her snout to make her look at me to see if she was okay. Why on God's earth would you even throw your hand that fast near the face of your dog trying to go inside of its mouth? Wouldn't you be scared to like stab yourself on her teeth? Like, no way, dude. I just don't buy that. Seriously, guys, imagine throwing your hand that fast and that hard straight into the mouth of your dog. you're gonna stab yourself with their teeth. I don't buy this response whatsoever. And then at the end, he says, I grabbed her snout to see if she was okay. No, it doesn't look like that to me either. It looks like you grabbed her snout to point at her and, I don't know, tell her she's bad, frown upon her, make her feel bad, make her feel less of a dog or less of you. I don't know. It looks really bad. I mean, just look at this slow-mo. Dude, he is straight up punching it. That is a punch. Your hand did not go in her mouth whatsoever. Utter lies. He then says, the video isn't the clearest to see what I pulled out of her mouth, but the clip itself makes it look like it was me beating her, which I wasn't. I don't know why someone would put a label on me as if I was. Dude, it's because you punched the dog. Regardless of you pulling anything out of her mouth, you straight up punched her. We saw it in the slow-mo close-up. It's plain and simple. The proof is right here. He then made one last tweet before he deleted the account, and he had the nerve to say, the dog is safe and I threw the pillow out. I just hate how everyone is making it seem like I was hurting instead of helping. Listen guys, maybe there is an off chance that the dog was actually choking, but who on God's earth helps their dog from choking by punching them, slamming their fist into his face? That's unbelievable. That is a terrible defense. This guy, in my opinion, does not deserve to be a dog owner, and it actually shocks me that somebody like Keemstar, who just absolutely slammed Brooke, or whatever her name, I think Brooke Houts, the girl who spit on her dog and pushed him, like, disgusting stuff, he slammed her for that, as well as Alinity with her cat. Absolutely gross stuff, and I agree with him on that, but how could he come out and even consider defending this guy when the video right there clearly shows him punching his dog? Let's take a look at what Keemstar said about this situation on Twitter. Yes, I have seen the clip of the streamer hitting his dog last night. It's hard to make out if he was abusing his dog or disciplining his dog for eating the pillow and trying to stop him from choking. It's not how I would treat my pets, but this is his response. So I think there's either one or two things happening here. One, Keemstar just didn't look into this enough. He didn't take a look at the clip multiple times. He didn't zoom in on it. You can clearly see him just straight up punching his dog, and maybe this guy considers that disciplining, but that is not disciplining. Think about it this way. For those of you who might have children, I know Keemstar does. What if your child was chewing on something they shouldn't have been chewing on? Do you immediately grab them by the throat, smack them, then take, I don't know, 10 seconds to clean it up, then go back, grab them, punch them in the face, and then, oh, maybe check their mouth to see if they're choking on something? Is that your reaction? No, it's absolutely not. So why would you treat a dog like that? Why would you discipline them like that? Sure, your dog isn't your child, but you're supposed to take care of your pets. And his reaction in no way, shape, or form is protecting or disciplining his pet. Not at all. Keemstar then replied to somebody who said he is 100% abusing his dog, LMAO. How can you not see that, Keem? Keemstar replied and said, you can clearly see him trying to get the pillow insides away from the dog. Dogs can choke and die on that. Yes, he did hit the dog, but his intentions seemed to be trying to get the dog to stop eating the pillow. Personally, I cannot consider this disciplining your dog. It's not. I 100% completely disagree with Keemstar here. His argument is that the streamer's intentions behind him doing this is him disciplining the dog. But that can't be an argument, because even if those are his intentions, that doesn't mean he is not abusing the dog. Again, I go right back to the child analogy. If I have a kid and they do something I don't like, that doesn't mean I go and punch them to discipline them. That is terrible. That is awful discipline. It is abuse. Someone then replied to Keemstar's last tweet again, and they said that is still 100% abuse. When you hit the dog to discipline and it screams like that, then that is nothing but abuse. If you think it's not, then you are just plain stupid. Keemstar replied and said, I don't agree with him hitting the dog, but clearly his intentions are to stop the dog from chewing the pillow. I see so many not putting that into context. I just don't get what he's saying, because that doesn't matter. Again, we could look at Brooke Houts and say, oh, well, maybe she didn't like the dog being excited and jumping on her, so she was trying to discipline him by spitting on him and pushing him. it doesn't change anything if her intentions are to discipline the dog. That is not how you discipline a pet at all. It is abuse. And since then, Cryptic's Elite TV has deleted his Twitch, his Twitter, his Instagram. He has deleted every single social media platform he has had, which is awful. I don't know if anybody knows who this guy actually is and if there will be any law enforcement action on this, because there should be. That was straight up abuse, and I'm worried for that dog. If he is willing to punch his own pet in the face because he was chewing up a pillow, I could only imagine what else he would do. Very sad video, guys. Again, I hate covering stuff like this. I avoided that whole Brooke situation, but now this guy was streaming Fortnite and did this apparently after losing a game, which is what Reddit said. Again, I'm not too sure if that is accurate or not, but in my opinion, from what I saw, it definitely did look like he abused his dog, which is terrible and very sad, and I feel like it might put a bad name on Fortnite. You know, the news and the media, they love to spin this stuff in any way. We saw it with the shootings recently. They blame the video games, which is so stupid. Oh, his violence on the dog is because of the video game. Maybe he was mad at the video game, but his anger doesn't stem from the video game. He is angry because he is an angry person, and he probably does this whether he plays Fortnite or not. But let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Should law enforcement be involved? I think so. And that's going to be the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.